Oh, right. Hello. Welcome to unboxing video number 6. This is a live stream marathon of unboxing videos, watching Paul get more frazzled as the day goes on. So, Agricola 15. 15th anniversary edition of Agricola. Big box. 3.8 kilograms. Yeah. Now, some of you who know me and know the kind of games that I cover on the channel and know my thoughts on Agricola might think, why has Paul picked up a copy of Agricola 15? Because I have said a number of times over the last few years that for me, Caverna is a better game than Agricola, and it fixes some of the harshness of Agricola, and I can't see me playing Agricola ever again. However, because I don't have enough games to cover on the channel, when the Agricola 15th anniversary edition came out, or when it was announced, I thought, I'll tell you what, I used to play this a lot. I used to really, really enjoy this game. And I thought, I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to give it another, not really give it another chance, but I'm going to go back to it. Because even though, personally for me, I didn't like the stressful side of Agricola, and Caverna fixed that, there is no doubt that Agricola is a fantastic game. And it was a big moment in sort of, gaming when it came out. It did become the #1 game on BGG for a while. And I was there the first year that Agricola came out. So the original edition of Agricola that came out 15 years ago at Essen, I was there that year where it came out, and it was only available in German. And I was one of the people that decided, I'm going to buy this game anyway. Even though I've got a game which we cannot play because all of the cards are in German, this looks like it's going to be something special. So basically came back, and then over the next few weeks, a lot of people helped to translate the text on the cards. I got involved in that a little bit as well. And we made paste ups and everything else. And then the year later, they did the English version. So I have history with this game, and I have played it a lot. Yeah, I don't know how many times. But anyway, this is the 15th anniversary edition version. It is a big box. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's in it. I'm hoping it isn't just an empty box that you can use to store other games. I mean, based on the weight, it's not. I can tell you that. So, yeah, it's one of those boxes with a nice chest-like look, but maybe that goes down once it's punched out. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So, yeah, let's zoom in a little bit and have a look at all of the goodness that's in here. So we have a box here, which is sealed. So we got some wooden resources. We got the what do they call it? Annie meeples. So these weren't in the original version. The version I've got had just little wooden cubes for them. But we've got these, got the fences, we've got the workers. Now this is nice, and I don't even have to build it. That's interesting that this actually comes straight like this. Oh, hang on. Don't do what I'm doing with it and lift it up. It's already come pre-constructed. It's falling apart. Yeah, don't lift it up like I've just lifted it up. It'll fall apart, although I'm probably going to put a bit of glue on that so that I can do that. Yeah, so resource trays already done, already constructed. Don't have to do it yourself. And another one as well for all of the worker stuff. Right, now that's not everything, because there's the bottom of the box. So we've got a box within a box. I don't know how this goes together. I'm very confused. But what we've got here, this looks fascinating. This looks like basically the history of the game, from prototype form and everything. That's really nice to see. I wish other companies would do this, because a lot of people don't realize the amount of years worth of effort and prototyping and stuff like that goes into games. So that's good to see that, actually. But yeah, so that's another bottom of a box. Yeah, I don't know how this goes together. I'm sure I'll work it out. What have we got here? We have the rulebook, and then we have the appendix. So, yeah, usual stuff. Lots of extra things in there. Punch boards in the bottom. Okay. But yeah, so this is the bottom of the box. So, here's what's in here. Right, we got the base game. We have individual farmyard boards, so with slightly different farmyard designs. We've got the L deck, a best of including some new additions. and some event cards. Seasons, so that was one of the expansions that came out. The Legendary Forest deck, that's in here. And the X deck, the dreaded and sought after X deck. Mysterious, unpredictable, and revamped for the revised edition. Aliens visit our farms and cause all sorts of confusion. Excellent. So yeah, 430 cards, about 200 cardboard tiles, more than 270 wooden pieces. Yeah, as I say, this game when it came out was pretty groundbreaking. Rick says it's like the Descent box, which is useful for people who know what the Descent box is like, but not for me. So is it that you just put that there, and then that there? I mean, it looks nice. Maybe that's it. Maybe there are just two bottoms for the boxes. Right. So, for those people who don't know Agricola, Agricola is farming in the Middle Ages. You will each have your own player boards. And there is a worker placement. Worker placement is the main core mechanism of the game. And you'll be using that to go into various spaces on the board to do all sorts of farmyard activities, such as planting things, increasing your family size, etc., etc. Now, I'm looking for the main game board. That'll be here. And yeah, I've not played this in probably about 8 years, maybe 10 years, something like that. Here we go. This is the main game board. We've got some extra bits here. That's all. I think this punches out. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then this punches out here. So yeah, main game board, and you will be placing cards on these spaces. So in stage 1, which is the start of the game, you will fill these 4 spaces with the cards that are available in those 4 rounds. Then you will unlock stage 2, then stage 3, etc., etc. And these are the worker placement spaces that you can go on. We have bits that slot on the side. So in a 2-player game, you don't have any other spaces. There's just some information along there. For a solo game, there is that. For a 3-player game, there is that with some extra spaces. And with a 4-player game, you've got that, which is some extra spaces as well. And yeah, as I mentioned, each player will have their own player board. So we have 4 different ones. I think these all work in the same way, even though the art is slightly different. Or is it that side that's the same? Yeah, that side. There you go. So that side is the standard player board. You will store all of your resources up here, and you will be building things on here. You'll be building fences. So you need to put fences around the animal farms. Otherwise, they will all disappear. They will disappear off. What's this? Side job. 1 to 4 players. I don't know where that goes. Oh, got an overview of stages as well. I'm not sure about that. As I say, this game's been sort of evolved and had various expansions to it added over the years, and I haven't generally kept up with it. In terms of component quality, which I normally cover in the unboxing videos, it's pretty good. The cardboard is thick. We'll do Paul's punch test. Yeah, these are good solid components. So yeah, you'll use these as fields, or you use the other side as houses, depending on what you're building with them. Different types of houses. Got these for 5 resources if you run out of wooden bits. Not sure what these are. Oh, these are for the fairies. And we got very strange looking things here. Yeah, I don't know what these are for, but funny, cute, smiley faces and little animals down here. Food tokens. Extra spaces that you can go to. So these used to be cards. These are no longer cards. These are now tiles. So these are the major improvements. These are the ones that are available in the game, and these are once only. So as soon as one player buys this, that's it. That's theirs. Nobody else can have it. So there is a bit of a race for these, but I don't know what that is. Maybe I think it's a board to keep them in. And you put it in there, and then when you take it out. Yeah, I guess so. So that's these. There is no Farmers of the Moor in here. I believe not. I don't remember seeing anything to say that Farmers of the Moor was in here. This is the Seasons one. This is the Seasons expansion. So different things happen in different seasons of the game, just to provide a little bit of extra immersion. Yeah. So there we go. That's that. We've got some wooden components, as I mentioned. We've got the little cows, we've got the sheep, we've got the boars. In here, we've got the wood, we've got the clay, we've got the vegetables, we've got the grain, we've got the white ones. I don't know what the white ones are. Let's have a look. Where's the rule book? And I'll get to the cards in a minute as well. Is this the how to play? No, that's the appendix. White ones. Oh, it's reeds, isn't it? Yeah, that was it. Reeds. So the white tokens are the reeds. Thank you very much. Right, next we have this box of cards. So yeah, a big thing with Agricola. And whenever I have the discussion with people about, in my opinion, Caverna is the better game, the bit that Caverna is missing is the cards. And that's what does set Agricola apart, is the fact that you have hundreds of cards, you have occupations, and you have minor improvements. And that makes the game play very differently, because you will get 7 of each at the start of the game, and you will choose them. And Caverna doesn't have that. Caverna has a multitude of other buildings, but there's nothing that makes it that unique. Now, Sabine from Lookout Games, I did an unboxing video from about Attiware this morning, and I commented that I was very happy that there was no single-use plastic wrapping the cards. And Sabine has confirmed that Lookout Games, as of this year, have basically started using this eco-friendly paper. So please spread the message to other publishers. We need to not use single-use plastic on these cards. This is possible. We can do it, so other people should be able to do it as well. Right, let's go to this camera. There we go. Right, let's have a look at some of these cards. So for those people who know Agricola, this is nothing new. You've seen this before, but if you are new to Agricola, these are the cards that you can get. So these are I think these are the occupation cards. Yeah, so these are the occupation cards. You will get 7 of these, as I say, at the start of the game, and you won't play all of them. But there is a certain space that you can go to in the game where you can basically get an occupation, and it will give you all sorts of extra things, and there's lots of them. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of them. These are the minor improvements. These are special ones. These are ones where you immediately do a thing and then you pass the card to the player to your left. Other ones, minor improvements, will stay into play. And all of these do something thematic based on what it is. One of the nice things with Agricola when I started playing Agricola is that we had so many games out there that were all big epic civilization games, and stuff like that. And then Agricola came out, and in Agricola, a minor improvement is like a ladder. And it was quite funny actually, because at the local games club that I used to go to when this game came out, as I say, there were people over the other side of the room that were, waging epic war on people and doing all of this cool stuff. And then they were like, "Well, what have you done today, Paul?" "Well, I've got a ladder," and we found that quite exciting actually. So these are the cards that will go onto the round board, which are the worker placement spaces. And I think one of the other things that Agricola did for the first time was it had resources that build up over time. Now, that is a common thing now, but I think at the time that was one of the cool things about Agricola, is the fact that, there's 1 cow on this space, but if nobody goes there, there'll be 2 cows next turn, and it builds up over time. We've got more minor improvements here. I think these are the minor improvements. Yeah, these are the minor improvements. But yeah, lots and lots of cards. So there's 2 of the decks, but there's some other stuff there, and there's 2 more packs of cards as well. So yeah, lots and lots of different cards included in this game, and you can see based on the icons on them which set they're from, if you wanted to separate them out and differentiate them. Oh, these are the dividers. Yeah, so the dividers are going to go in there, the cards are going to go in there, and the fact that this box is easily big enough to hold all of these cards means that if you've got other expansions with other cards, they're going to go in here as well. Right, let's get this pop away. So yeah, I'm gonna get this played at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna get this played. There is a solo mode for Agricola. There always has been a solo mode for Agricola. So I'll be maybe trying that at some point. As I mentioned in the other live streams, I have brought back a lot of new games for Messen. Some of the new games that I brought back for Messen, the publishers are sponsoring me to do playthrough videos, which is my job. That's my source of income. Agricola won't be a sponsored playthrough video, which means it will get added to the pile. and I will hopefully cover it at some point. But my Patreon supporters who fund the channel, they will be helping me decide in the order in which I play through these. And if you are coming to GridCon, which is my own game convention that I organise with my partner Vicky, GridCon is happening in November. It is sold out, so if you're watching this and you think, oh, I'd like to come to GridCon, we are actually sold out. But if you are coming to GridCon and you want to try Agricola, either you're in my position where you played it years ago and haven't played it for a long time and want to try it again with this new one, or you've never played Agricola. There's so many people that I know that have been into gaming for a few years and have never actually had the opportunity to play Agricola. So if you're one of them, you can play this at GridCon. It will be in the games library. I don't know whether I'm going to add it to the hot games library or not. I probably will, to be honest. We'll see. But yeah, it will be available for people to borrow there. And I am probably going to glue these together because they're not one of them. That one wasn't too tight, so when I picked it up, those individual compartments fell out, and especially when they're going to be filled with resources. So I think a little bit of PVA glue on this is going to help keep that together. But I've clearly packed it away, not the way it was designed to be packed away, but it's made a start. Right, I'm going to disappear now, have a glass of water, and I will be back in 10 minutes. What am I doing next? Hoppler Marcus Remastered. Yes, so I'm going to be unboxing Hoppler Marcus Remastered in about 10 minutes time. Big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, as always, for funding the channel. This is a day off work for me today. I'm not earning any money today, so it's only due to the support of the Patreon campaign that I'm able to basically take the day off and bring you all of these unboxing videos. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, I will see some of you in 10 minutes for Hoppler Marcus Remastered, and the rest of you for playthrough videos later on in the week and the month and the year. That's everything. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, or see you soon. Bye-bye.